Wedge Technology screens. And this is a shame. And I'll tell you why it's a shame. This is an individual who has scammed so many people, it's not even funny. Now, as I told you before, we have a list called the blacklist. Actually, I'm going to take down what I have in there and put in the blacklist, the full list of the blacklist. The blacklist is a site where we've caught this fellow by the name of Jamie Fernando Gonzalez committing acts of fraud. We've got a stack down there of canceled orders. We got stacks down there of false PayPal accusations. We got a stack down there right here. This is my stack. This is all evidence against Jamie right here. So this is stacks against canceled orders, all kinds of stuff. You name it, it's in that stack. So the problem we have here is that he has a habit of showing off this paint called the Cinemax. The Cinemax is a scam paint. The reason why it's a scam paint is because we have videos, deleted videos, that Jamie had removed off his channel showing his product matching Network Gray 773. So this is one of the videos right here that went missing. I want to show you something real quick before we go down the line of this video right here. I want to show you something really quick. We're going to go over here to, this is the slideshow if you haven't seen this already. And this is why we warn you, do not go near the Network Gray 773. Also, too, the way his shipping policy is set up, it's designed for him to be able to keep your money. You cannot get your money back. You will not get an exchange due to the fact of the way it's set up. But I want you to see something here. These are the videos that we're able to bust Jamie doing. These are videos that are missing off his account. Scamming people here, scammed people here, scammed people here. These are videos that are now gone missing. But we're going to show you the whole video, what you haven't seen, what's been deleted. You can always come to the blacklist and look at what this guy's been doing. These are all the people that we caught doing dirty stuff. They were able to put them and bust them live. Frankenstein scam. Yeah, this is involving criminal charges right now. We had to submit with United States Postal Service due to the fact that he violated. He did a mail fraud, committed for mail fraud, 2 attempts of mail fraud. Now, these are the Network Gray 773 scam videos. This one right here shows him painting the screen down, showing off a receipt. Same video we have here. Same video we have here. And this is the new one he started, explaining the same thing in all 3 videos about select hues, discoloration, keywords he likes to say. But this video also, too, went missing. So this is what I want to show you. This is where we caught him trying to remove a video off his site, and he got busted live. That's why I said dirty. This guy does some really dirty stuff. So again, he may say, oh, that's not me. It is you, man, at the end of the day. You got to stop doing these, selling this Cinemax as if there's nothing wrong with this paint when there is. That paint is Sherman-Williams. So right there, that's Crow's channel, Crow 1176. There's the video right there. This video went missing in the middle of a live stream. So I want you to see this before we show you this. So that's Crow trying to hide evidence.
We have a video over here showing you on camera displaying the screen paint, talking all this craziness, but yet over here on your channel, it doesn't exist. Where is it? This is the only thing that's coming up. And it's still not doing you any good. It's still not helping you out because in this video, the video unavailable. Oh, we can't make it up!
So he got caught in a live stream trying to hide the evidence. The Cinemax is a scam. The rest of them, scams too. Nothing but house paint. That's why we put the challenge up for the microblend, because the microblend, the way that stuff looks, can match 3 of his screen paints extremely easy. So now you know that he tried to remove the evidence. Here you go. We're going to go up. These videos are missing. These are the ones that are actually missing off the account. We're able to dub the videos so that way we can have copies of them to keep them from basically trying to hide the evidence. This right here is the scam for the personal mix. Shows him walking right out of a Home Depot with the bare silver screen in his hand. For a minute. So you see at the top where it says Crow's personal mix. versus bare silver screen. The personal mix is also a scam. That's another scam paint right there. And in this demonstration, we had to get slideshows with this one. Shows his product matching the product perfectly with no problem whatsoever. Like I said, very bold. You see him walking right out of Home Depot with the container in his hand, showing it off. Very bold. I told you at the end of the day, this is how he treats his customers. His customers, he thinks of y'all at the end of the day as being nothing but idiots at the end of the day. You got to. If he's treating you guys like this, he must think you're nothing but idiots. So he can steal from you anytime he wants. Now, again, don't get mad at me because I'm not calling you an idiot, but that's what he thinks of you. He walked out of Home Depot with a container bare silver screen, titled the video, and then turned around and matched the product and said there was a slight hue of discoloration. Now let's go over here and let's show you how close they matched. That's the match right there. So this right here is the bare silver screen, and this is his product. That's the personal mix. So anybody who bought the personal mix, they got scammed big time. That's how close it matched right there. Literally, he's sitting that close to the screen, and that's how close it matched. Imagine you at home sitting at around 12 to 13 feet back from your screen. You're not going to see that at all, period. You're not even going to be able to pick that up. So that's where he scammed y'all again. Then he came back, he did the exact same demonstration here and scammed you again the second time. Now, anytime he shows off that Cinemax, clearly shows that that product has matched a house paint. It's got it listed right up at the top. Crow Cinemax versus SW Network Gray 773. And that's the demonstration right there. That product matched so well that he went and he removed the videos. That's what we're showing you, him trying to get rid of the evidence. There you go. Y'all watch it. I'm not going to put the sound on. I'm going to be in the back working. And y'all enjoy it. This is the video he deleted off his account. This is the video he tried to hide. And the reason why we put him on blast like this is because this is an individual, like I said, who does not care. It's bad enough you got people got to deal with these knockoff fake projectors, lying to people about specifications, and they do this and do that. And at the end of the day, they're nothing but a complete lie. But now you got people out here that are making fake screen paint products, not even tested. And then these are products that are testing. That's the house paints, but they still come up as if it never even happened. If this guy got busted, if he finally does the micro blend and he gets busted, we got videos showing he's done it and he's messed up on it, he'll come right back out there the next day like it never even happened. So, oh, here's my product, here's so and so and so, like it never even happened. Because he already knows that he's lost the people that he's already scammed. He's already lost them already. He's hoping to get new people that don't know anything about the videos, don't know anything that's going on, and scam them next. He's got your money already, so you don't worry about that. He's more worried about the people he doesn't have at the end of the day. And there's your scammer right there, AKA. This video went missing. Nobody can't seem to find it. Now, for those people at the end of the day, they're going to sit there and say, well, hey, technically at the end of the day, how does this affect you? It doesn't affect me at all, period. I feel sorry for people who get caught up in this nonsense and get scammed by this guy. Because when people are buying a screen paint, this is their first time experience. This is something special for them. And this is a person that will sit there and steal your money at the end of the day and think nothing of it. And then come back on and do the same demonstration again and steal again. Put that can up really fast, didn't he? He needs to be outed. People like that need to be exposed. The question is, where's the video? Now behind him is the Cinemax. He doesn't know what he's got himself into. And this is the video later on that's going to plague him. I told you so. Don't have to step on. Now, those of you are naysayers who have talked about how his product works, well, yeah, it doesn't work. Those of you talked all that nonsense with the product works and this, that, and the other, you have supported someone who has scammed a lot of people out of money. Also, even set up a shipping policy to make sure that he keeps the money. That's what you supported. And the reason why Jamie doesn't like the 2.0 or is threatened by the 2.0 because the 2.0 cuts into his scams. It outs his product. People will buy that because it's tested. Where his product, not even tested. And keep in mind, the Cinemax that he claims at the end of the day, he keeps throwing up in your face, it's the same screen that matched the house paint. So, that's hardcore evidence that number one, at the end of the day, that, yeah, you can't get around. Excuse me. Now, I would advise you, Jamie, to be careful how you speak to me on that Wix website you got over there. You're already in investigation. Your site is already going to be snatched. Keep in mind, you will not be setting up another one. I talked to him what's the penalty for basically getting a site banned. You are permanently banned for life. You can never, ever set up an account, not ever. So, be careful how you talk. Any cursing, carrying on, that nonsense going on, anything disrespectful, you'll be reported again. You're upset and you're angry because you're out it. Cancel your order. Well, you cancel the order. You can ship out a product to be tested because you're afraid your products don't work. The reason why they don't work is because, again, Matches house paint. Can't say you beat a product that you're afraid to ship out to the person who basically wants to test your product. You got scared. So now the customers and everybody can see again on how your Cinemax that you keep throwing up in their faces, how you stole from people at the end of the day. Yeah, he's not concerned about the people who got their money. He already got their money. He's worried about the person who he doesn't have. So you explain that, how we have a video that you don't have anymore in your possession. It just happened to disappear. Hey, Coco, is he out there right now? Stop doing that. You want to get started? You want me to sit on? Stop doing that. You're going to get stepped on. No, look at that, so much. So I kind of brought house paint. Definitely brought house paint. I gotta load that up on Facebook too. So this is definitely going up on Facebook as a scammer alert. I also too sent this to a fraud website fraud station website, showing you your product testing this. This is house paint, because again, like I said, we had to file multiple reports against them, and this is one of the reports that got filed. Well, one of the pieces of evidence we used to file a report. That's pretty bad. Like I said, that's really, really bad. Like I said, the only way you can find the videos, you have to come to the blacklist, because again, these videos don't exist anywhere else, because like I said, he removed the videos off his account, trying to hide evidence. But that is the Network Gray 773 here, and the larger screen is the Cinemax. That's a crying shame. Well, I tell you something, you naysayers better never come up and say anything to me about this paint. My goodness. We'll be on Facebook and Instagram today with this one. That is messed up. And like I said, those of you who got scammed and you didn't know better, we feel sorry for you. Those who back this nonsense up at the end of the day, I know you're hurting at the end of the day. You can't say anything because you backed them too high. There's the video. There's your Cinemax right there. Matching perfectly to house paint. Now I wonder how that's going to look on the micro blend. That's even worse. But look on the bright side. When you move from wherever you're at, you don't have to worry about painting the wall. You already primed it already. So when they come in to paint it, they'll be good to go. That's pretty bad. So yeah, every time he shows you off the Cinemax, yeah, he just spit in your face. That's how bold he is. Come out there and tell you something completely different on a product he scammed you in and hid the videos. Oh, this gets pretty bad right here. This gets really bad. And the jacked up thing about it is you can't even get your money back. Well, you may be to get around that whole, if you open it up, it's your policy. You may be to get around that. PayPal may look past that. Because honestly, there's no way in the world for you to figure out at all, period. And for those of you who do have the product, go pick up some Network Gray or some micro blend and yeah, go find out for yourself. That's what I said. You all gonna get mad at him. You call me stupid? No, I'm not calling you stupid. He thinks you're stupid because he keeps coming out there with the same paint every single day, knowing he just got caught doing this. So those of you he already got, he don't care about y'all. He got your money already. He already got you. He's worrying about the ones he doesn't have yet. Look at the dirty stuff it does. Waves his hand in front of the camera so you can't see it. Oh, that's our commercial popping up. Not on my end. On there on the videotape recording. The screen washed out. Even the cardboard box picked it up. Yeah, so from now on, every time you see that Network Gray, you're reminded that every time he's spit in your face. And I hate to say it that way, but he did. Took your money, because you can't get it back. And because of his policy, you probably can get around the exchange policy. Because even PayPal will see it, and that's a little weird. That is messed up. Now see, Jamie, it's funny because our product 2.0 don't match Network Gray 773. We don't even match that micro stuff at the end of the day. Your product matches. And if your product matches the micro, if it matches the Network Gray, it's definitely going to match the micro with no problem. So how did you turn our screen dark And our screen can beat that screen on a white level. That's what we find kind of interesting. But you got more problems to worry about. This is what you got. This is your next problem you got to worry about. You got that micro blend, and we do advise anybody who buys from him, to ask him to do the demonstration of the micro blend. Hey, have him throw in the Network Gray 773 while you're at it. Again, look. Trying to discourage the camera, trying to mess up the image. Look at that. That is pretty sad. That is sad. Did he not just move his hand back and forth to try to do this? Look at this. Constantly got his hand in the way. Guilty. He knows he messed up. I feel sorry for people who have the Network Gray, not Network Gray, but the Cinemax sitting on their wall right now, and they're watching this. Yeah, you bought a house paint. That's what your bird is. That's exactly what you bought, a house paint. And he got you. Like I said, we don't have to make memes. We don't do that stuff over here. All I got to do is just show evidence of your deleted videos and of you scamming your customers. And it's a shame because people who already have bought this product got scammed, and people that are about to buy this product, as we warn you, do not buy his paints unless you request some tests done. But that right there, that's his product. That Cinemax is a scam. That's that product matching the Network Gray 773, and that's a demonstration he did himself. Ain't that right? He got caught, didn't he? Should have never made that. Just with a house paint. Well, they're lying on camera. I find it interesting that for some reason with that projector you got, how come that image doesn't look the same way it does when you're sitting in the dark? Oh, that's because you're in a complete dark environment. That's why, because that's a pretty poor looking image. Not only that, not only you're matching the product, but your image looks poor, very poor. You're not picking up the same sharpness as before. That is pretty bad. Look at that, he's sitting there trying to discourage the image in front of the camera. Now you see why this video had to disappear, huh? That's why it had to disappear. This video had to go. You couldn't have this video floating around. No. That's why he doesn't have it posted to his website. That's why the church doesn't know about it. Customers don't know about it. And he gets on video every day and acts if that video like this never even happened. But we're here to tell you that it did happen. And we got the video to show it did. So instead of spending $80 something or $90 for that product or $200, just go get yourself some Sherwin-Williams. Or basically the micro blend. And keep in mind, we beat both of those products with a 2.0. And you can't even beat the freaking Network Gray. That's bad. That is really bad. So today we will be posting our test of our products versus Network Gray 773 and the micro blend, where you can't even get past the Network Gray. Look at that. He really messed up. He looks nervous. Oh, that's when he sat there and he said that, he nodded his head. That's when he sat there and said that, how much does it cost? It's $40 a quart, It was at 2468, $80? No, Crow, not $80. 160. That's what it would cost you. You're off on your math. No, wiping the screen off again, touching the camera. Oh man, that's bad. That is really bad. I don't know what's worse, the fact that he did this demonstration, or the fact he sat there and he lied through the whole demonstration and then got to get rid of the video. I don't know which one's worse on that one. Oh, this is bad. This is gonna be really bad. I've seen this one coming up the duck plates. This is really bad. And you're gonna have a real hard time with that. I can tell you right now. That micro blend is gonna be rough for you. It's gonna be real rough. And you got to do 3 screen paints on that one. And that's an $18 paint. He's got to try to beat. His whole screen washed out. His whole screen washed out. Oh man! I tell you, Crow's in a bad place right now. How products are matching house paint. He's got challenges coming up. Websites under investigation. PayPal accounts under investigation, and now the U.S. government and post office is basically has him under investigation for mail fraud. This is a bad year for him. Really bad. And at the end of the year, we'll file a lawsuit against him for copyright infringements and slandering. So that's why, yeah, it's pretty bad. But remember what I told you. I told you from the door. I gave you the olive branch out. I try to help you out, and I sat there and said, don't wake me. Because if you do, I had this evidence stacked against you for the longest time and just never used it. But I told you, if you woke me, it was going to come down on your heart, and I wasn't joking. This is you. This is you right here. That's all that evidence right there. It's being slammed against you. His main concern right now, he got to keep him out of jail. Because the post office charges are very serious. They're no joke. He's got to figure out how to stay out of jail. That's what he's going to figure out. That's his main goal right now. He don't need to be worrying about no screen paint right now. He better worry about getting a lawyer and trying to deal with that freaking those mail charges, those frauds. That's what he needs to worry about right now. Paint is the last thing you need to worry about. But no, it is what it is. Now, for those of you that are curious when I'm saying this, like if you're watching this for the first time, you don't know what I'm talking about. He got caught basically shipping some stuff over here that, again, he got caught doing something he shouldn't have been doing. And it resulted to us basically going and following post office fraud charges against him. And yeah, he shipped over a couple items where he basically tampered with, did some stuff with, and then used the United States Postal Service to commit those crimes. And he got hit with fraud charges. If he had been honest and did things by the book and just sent over us the products that we ordered, he wouldn't be in that situation. But he wasn't even man enough to send over the products. He caught himself trying to get over on us and sending something stupid down, and he got himself in trouble for it. Should have just sent this down what we ordered, that's all. That's all he had to do. But this nonsense right here, on every time he shows off that Cinemax, he's sitting there spitting in his customers' faces because this product literally got caught matching house paint at the end of the day. And he tried to hide the evidence at that. That makes it even worse. Can't go around doing stuff like this and expecting not to get caught. Look how that's matching. So this part of the demonstration, he starts talking about how his landlord paid him to paint 8 apartment units. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna let you watch the rest of that. I'll put all the information on the blacklist so you can watch it from there, but clearly you can see the product, yeah, matches perfectly to the house paint. And then we had the same thing here happen with the Bears silver screen, also matched house paint. Oh, I forgot. We got to send this over to him right now. He has to do, where's it on Amazon? Right here. This is the micro blend. Hey, buddy boy, can you cut that out, please? So this is the micro blend. This stuff right here is 40. This is the silver, slip silver. So the slip silver gray, this is what we use in our demonstration downstairs. This is a slip silver gray. That is actually $46.76 for a gallon. And he wants 90 to almost 257. Are you kidding me? Look at the shipping time right there. This is the shipping time you would get it. Fast shipping, it's free. Now you need to do this test also because we already got you already scamming people on the Network Gray 773. But you need to do this demonstration right here. I'm going to get the court. I'm sending you this link right over to your messenger so you have it, that you need to do this test. As for the customers or anybody's doing business with him, question him. Because now you know, like I said, anytime he shows off that Cinemax screen, that is a screen that is a scam screen because it matched a Network Gray 773, and that's the video he hid off his account to make sure that you didn't know exactly what was going on in that demonstration. This Network Gray, Cinemax is a scam screen. This is it right here for 18 bucks. $18.99. This you can get it for a quart right there, free shipping. We're going to go in and send him this link right here where he can go pick this up and do the demonstration today or tomorrow. It shouldn't take long. He has until September the 4th to get it done. And the reason why Crow needs to be exposed. Crow has been stealing from people for years and years and years. And as I told you before, we have no interest in gray screen paint products. But this person messes it up for a lot of people. I've had a few of your customers come over and buy from us. Your products don't work at all, man. They turn the lights on, they wash out, the screens wash out. It's horrible. And then a few people are talking about they just bought everyday paint and did the same thing. So you are a scammer. And if you sit there and say, oh, I'm not. Well, you explained that video I just played a few minutes ago showing you matching a house paint, showing, bearing a receipt, showing the container, doing the demonstration, matching the screen, and now the video is gone. And that's showing a demonstration of you removing the video. And yet you show that same screen every day. Scamming people. Feel free to show any demonstration of me doing that. Oh, there is none because we can back our products. I got test demonstrations to do on the Gamer, and I got test demonstrations to do on the Affinity, something you don't even do at the end of the day. And you got a nerve to talk about that product, and you scammed all those people out of that paint. And you got a nerve to have a policy on your website telling people if they open it up, no exchange. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. Dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. How are they going to know? Hold on. What's that? What are you doing, man? Some weird noise coming down the stairs. What is wrong with you? All right, we need to get a copy of this. I need to go to, let me see. We have it already here. Marco, this is the 1 quart, 2 quarts. Copy from here. We need to go over to this demonstration right here. Here we go. We're going to send this message directly to him for him to do this test today. Because, again, these guys just scamming people left and right. Look, see he's going in and changing his policy as we're talking. Yeah, that's how you get changed on people. That's how you make scammers act right. At the end of the day, you report them, put them on blast. So they got to change. And that's what we're doing, putting them on blast. And you're going, here's the thing. Can Crow change and make better products? He probably could. But if he stopped doing all this scamming nonsense at the end of the day, we just got to keep putting him on blast. That's all. So he change, so he do the right thing. He needs to do this right here. Look at it though. Now he's claiming that's more quality. Dude, you're in the dark. That's not quality. I'm sorry, buddy. That's not quality. All right? My goodness. Sad, dude. Sad. Here you go. Here's the test. Do this right here. I'm going to tell him, buy this and do the test. That's not quality. You're showing me pictures in the dark, man. Are you kidding me? That's not quality. You got a 100-inch screen in the dark. You go on my website, you got 250-inch screens on display. Screens out in the middle of the day. Ain't talking about quality. Yeah, delusional. You need to do that right there. Do that demonstration today. Let me see. Let's see. Test. Test. Now I put down, here's the test you need to do. All right. Here's the link. Buy the paint. It's a link, buy the paint. He's curving his line. Right now, he got to be careful what he says. They're investigators. That means they're monitoring him right now as he's talking. He can't do anything. He can't curse. He can't carry on. He can't act. He can't do nothing. He's locked. Here's a link. Where to buy. Okay, here's a link where to buy. Paint. Good luck. All right, so we sent him over the link. He has it already, so he's well aware of it from the door. Let's see what he changed his policy over to right now. Let's have a look at the new policy that he put in. See if it's better than that old other non. It's still got the problem, even with the policy in there. You still have the problem with the product matching house paint. That's the problem. Let me see. No, it's still the same thing. He hasn't changed his policy. It's still saying the same thing. So right here, he's put down as a new policy, but there isn't. It's still the same thing. He's still lying. So it's the same thing. Returns, refund policy. Once the product is delivered, and Crow, you don't. This is not how you spell delivered. No returns or refunds. Only exchange for a different mix if the container wasn't open. Yeah, you got the same policy. You haven't changed anything at all. You're still stealing from your customers. Still stealing from them. Yeah, we're talking about return policy. That's not a return policy at all, period. You got the same policy in there. That's a complete lie right there. So where's that policy at? Because I'm not seeing it. Return policy and refund. Yeah, that's the same lie. So basically you're telling people that they can't get the exchange if they open the container. How are they going to know? And where's your 2 to 3 shipping days at? That's not even there. Yeah, that's messed up. Yeah, we got to put them on blast for this one. This is a scam. Yeah, that's a scam. Yeah, that's a shipper scam. That's a shipping scam. Sorry about that, people. I'll take it out for a minute. Yeah, I'm typing it right now. That's a shipping scam recast right there. I'm gonna tell people they can't get their. If you open the container, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that's a shipping scam, buddy. That's a shipping scam right there. He hasn't changed any policies at all. It's still the same. That's a shipping scam. What's this right here? Where's the rest of? What is this? What's this? Where's the rest? Yeah, this is a mess. His site's a mess. Yeah, this is pretty bad. And the shipping policy is horrible. And I'm talking to him, letting him know that shipping policy is a scam. It is. It's a scam. You can't tell people at the end of the day if they open it up, they can't get an exchange. That's not right. That's a scam right there from the door. And on top of that, I'm not going to go into, but you got to learn how to spell. You got a 135-inch screen here, but you got a 120-inch on another section. You got 120. This doesn't make any sense. Yeah, this is what you got to be careful about. Y'all need to ask him to do the micro test. I sent over for him to do the test for the paint. He needs to do that. This looks pretty bad. Only pictures you have on here are pictures of the P2. You don't have anything else there. All these pictures are all sitting in the dark, as always. Even with the church, I know they have lights over the top. I don't even see the lights even activated. It's dark in these two corners right here where the church is at. See how dark it is? They had no choice because the screen would wash out. I guarantee they got lights all along the side of that top of that area. They can't turn them on because the screen's going to wash out. As a matter of fact, it's washing out right there in that corner. You can see it starting to wash out. Yeah, that's why it's so dark on stage, because they can't have any lights up there because the screen will wash out. That's the problem right there. And then you got empty containers with nothing in them. It's a mess. His site's a mess. And you got to be careful. Like I said, 2 quarts for $58. Of what are you paying for a $58? These are the pictures that you have in here? Where are the outside pictures? How come there's no... oh, this is why we do this demonstration in a fully lit environment. because again, you see how dark the background is? He can't produce that image because again, it will wash out. Look how dark the background pictures are. Cameras are zoomed up too close to the screen. Oh, come on, man. This is not good at all. Look at the pictures are horrible. I'm gonna back this up so you can see this from here. Look how dark the pictures are. That's not the kind, that's, no, buddy. Your product is doing the same reaction how house paint reacts the same way. Look how dark the area is. Jamie, you should know better than that. This is so dark back here. This is what I'm talking about. The only way they can show up this contrast, try to show up a somewhat decent contrast level, they need a high and expensive projector to do it. We have the 2 million to 1, of course. And then he's doing this where he has, the environment is so dark, you can't even see the statues over here. Look how dark it is. That is horrible. So this is where your customers are going to be sitting at in the dark. Apparently, yes. So in any picture, I don't see any pictures. You're claiming that, where's your outside pictures? I don't see any outside pictures at all, anywhere on your website. Where are the outside pictures that you should have here? Oh, this is why you got to be careful. You see his return policy? His return policy is horrible. You don't want me to copy and paste my entire return policy because it might even jam up your messenger. Your return policy is supposed to be huge. It's supposed to be enough information in there for the customer and for you. You don't even have that in there. Oh, that's so bad. Let's go to Marketplace. Specification sheet is weak. Of course, you don't have a specification sheet. You can't have a specification sheet if you don't know anything about your product to begin with. It's got 3 products in there named Gunmetal. These are the demonstrations under a 2.0. Professional labels. See, the labels are, containers aren't empty. We don't know empty containers on there. Demonstrations outside. And you're sitting up there in a dark environment, showing off this screen in the dark, and we can do this in a fully lit environment under this product. And you got a nerve to show me some picture sitting in the dark? Yeah, he's very delusional. It's a shame, but yeah, before you go, and don't even, matter of fact, until he does that demonstration with that micro blend, I wouldn't even touch that stuff to begin with. I wouldn't touch it. And you got a nerve to be showing me some pictures in a dark environment to my quality. Quality from where? My setups cost less than yours, and my screens are bigger. I have more light than my environments than yours. Even my customers, they can display outside. You can't even do that. This is one customer right here, and this demonstration is actually much more advanced than all your demonstrations combined. That's my customer outside. And you're sitting there showing me pictures of trapped in the dark inside? These are my customers. Oh my goodness, man. So when you're buying screen paint, that's what you want. This is my customer outside with his cheap projector, I think like 4 o'clock in the evening, out there doing demonstrations for us. And he's got all his pictures are zoomed up, sitting in the dark. You want to show pictures? There you go, 150 inch screen outside. We specialize in ambient light rejection and outside demonstrations. Customer demonstrations right here, reels of them. Yeah, people, you gotta watch what you're buying. You really do. And on top of, look at this specification sheet. It's absolutely pitiful. It's true. He doesn't have anything on there at all, period. There's so much missing off the specification sheet. It's not even funny. You have to be careful. Make sure they know what they're talking about. That's a specification sheet under our product. And this is the specification sheet under his product. Best used for dedicated, no. Where are your demonstrations of dedicated theater rooms? Oh my goodness. This is supposed to be, I told you, when they're in well-lit environments, they show no contrast levels whatsoever at all. Not a thing. Nice bright images, that's all they show. Man, this guy is just, man, at the end of the day, that's it. That's all we can show. How many of the 2,000 pictures we own should we send? I show one picture and that's it. And that'll blow all this stuff clean out of the water. This is just sad, man. We're gonna do inside, outside, I don't know which one. We just did one at foot. I don't know, it doesn't make a difference what we use at the end of the day. Oh, here we go. Customer demonstration right here. Here. You're gonna have this one right here for you. That's my customer demonstration right there. And you show me demonstrations in the dark. You're still in the dark. The church is still in the dark. And Jamie, you have to understand, your product matched a house paint. This is what you got to understand. You matched a house paint. You basically swindled and stole from a church. Anytime you show any demonstrations of your product and they have not been properly tested, you stole from a church. Now, if you look at my demonstration, my live video, my video when it comes on, it shows the church giving us a testimony. It shows a huge, massive screen, and it shows in a fully lit environment. You see right here, right there, those are the stage lights. That's the stage lights right there. You see inside that black bar, those are the stage lights. They got to turn them off because the screen will wash out. Those mega churches, they have those massive amount of stage lights over top. All of them have them. So to use this screen paint, they got to turn off those lights. That's why it's dark in certain areas, because they turn out lights in certain areas to make the screen pick up, because they can't pick up. Where if you look in our demonstration, on my video, when it comes up, you will see all the lights on. The screen paint doesn't work. And keep in mind that as you're showing up to this church, did you show the church your Network Gray 773 video comparison? Because if you didn't, you stole from the church. No matter how you chalk it up, you stole from the church. That's what you did. At the end of the day, no matter how many pictures you show me, your product matches a house paint. And now he has some new paint he has to do now, which is that micro. But as for right here, let's see what he has here. This is 2 course of projection screen paint mix to choose from, best for your projector environments. You got a habit. I told you, habit that Jamie has is putting capitals in the middle of his sentences. This is how we know it's him when he writes something to us. At the end of the day, quality is everything. The hybrid mix, or we're waiting to see the hybrid mix against the micro blend silver. That's one of the ones we need to see tested. He's not going to do that one, but he needs to do it. For dedicated theater rooms, no. We showed you what happens to gray screens and certified screens and the dedicated theater room. They don't pick up. And if you're going to make that statement, where are the test demonstrations under that? Because I'm not seeing that. Let me see what else he has here. Cinemax 2000 lumens, well balanced over pitch. We've not seen any demonstrations on that. No test demonstrations on that product. So you can't put that there, Jamie, because there's no test demonstrations underneath any of these products. Where are the tests? They're talking about works under 2500 lumens. Where are the test demonstrations? Or none. All of my mixes work with ultra short throw projectors and long throw projectors. I do not have a blacklist of projectors. Buddy, the blacklist is basically knockoff projectors, and you shouldn't support those to begin with, because those are companies that scam people at the end of the day on giving them fake projectors that don't work at the end of the day. So if you're saying that you work with those fake projectors, you support them, then you support the companies who make and design those projectors that steal from customers at the end of the day. That's what you support. But then again, scammers support scammers. So yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Ultra short throw projectors, blacklist projectors. What you have will work with my mixes. The point is getting the best quality and saving you hundreds in the process. Well, not really. You're saving anybody any money when you consider the fact that, again, I can't express this enough, your products match house paint. And the problem we have here is that the video we just showed was the Cinemax matching in a video that you removed off your channel showing you painting, buying, and displaying the Network Gray 773 that match your product. So you're not saving any money, you're scamming people, and you just scammed the church if you weren't honest with them and showed them that demonstration. Now, the micro blend we have now, we just did our demonstrations on that. He needs to do a demonstration on the hybrid mix. I told you, I was looking at the hybrid mix, it looks kind of weird. So the hybrid mix, the IB personal mix, and the Cinemax need to be tested under the micro mix slip silver. We just sent him over a link where he can purchase it from. He'll get it like in 1 day or something like that. A gallon of that is $46. That's still cheaper than his product. So no, not really. You're not really, at the end of the day, you call yourself not scamming your customers. You do, because in your policy, your shipping policy is clearly a scam. You're telling your customers if they open up that container, so you're talking about no returns policy once the product is delivered. And again, I can't express this enough. You spelled that wrong on so many levels. No returns or refunds, only exchange for a different mix if the container wasn't open. So y'all explain to me, how are you going to find out if that product is going to match house paint at the end of the day if you can't open up the container? That's again, you can fight that over PayPal. You can easily fight that. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my entire life. And I'll keep in mind, this is a person who has no batch numbers, no testing, nothing at all in the product. But if you open it, it's yours. You can't get no exchange, nothing at all, nothing. Oh, that's bad. That is so bad. And again, this picture right here you're showing of trying to show a contrast level, you're in the dark when you're doing this. So that's misleading. You're so much in the dark that the statues that you have over here, you can't even make them out because they're sitting in the dark when you're doing the demonstration. Yeah, that's not good. All right, so we gave them the challenges. We already did ours already. We'll do a couple more for fun. Matter of fact, I'll go outside and do a couple more for fun. We've already done Network Gray, and we've already done that that other mix. That here it is right here. This is the micro blend mix, one we were telling you about. This is going to match this product. You're not going to be able to tell one from the other. On top of that, consider the fact that it is $46 a gallon, where his product, he wants 2 quarts for $257 with no tests. The 2.0 has been tested. Your product is not tested at all, period. And this is the reason why when he's talking about malicious intentions were bringing his product down here to do the same test that a 2.0 goes through every day. He didn't want to do it. So he basically decided to lie, commit fraud, and eventually we went in and we put a have not received, which he had 10 days to provide a tracking number. He gave us back our money right away. So that shows you that he can't back his product up, lied on the video review, and then turns around and he's trying to get around this nonsense now that he can't seem to get through. But we're advising his customers to put pressure on him and request for him to do this. You hear him still in there talking? Listen. He's still sending us messages? When we left that room a couple minutes ago. All right. So here we are. We have it as, this is the quart. This is what a gallon would cost you. $46. That's it. Now we can always show at the end of the day that our product is far better than this. Matter of fact, I'm advertising this next to my screen. So I'm giving you an option. You can go in and get this, or go in and get our product at the end of the day that can beat that. But until then, Crow hasn't done the demonstration yet. He has until September the 4th to complete the test. We'll go into his channel, we'll check. If there's nothing done, then you know already from the door what you got to go do. Don't buy. That's what you got to do. Now, until then, Jamie, you got to explain this nonsense at the end of the day. What in the world? You got to explain to people that you come on there and you show off this Cinemax screen about being this great and powerful and amazing screen, and have you forgotten that you have a video right here showing you matching the screen? I guess this doesn't exist anymore because you removed it off your channel. No, buddy, that exists. That happened. Your screen matched the house paint. You lied to a church, sold them some mess. At the end of the day, I guarantee you to send that to the church. Give me the church's contact information. I'll send the video over to them. How come you don't have this posted to your website? You don't have it posted to your website because you don't want a customer to come in and look at them going, gee, well, I just might as buy the shelf paint. It's cheaper. That's why. All that running of your mouth and showing me all these pictures that you're showing me, all you're showing me is people that you scammed. That's all you're showing me. That's all I'm seeing from this picture. People that you scammed. Did you tell these people about this video? Of course you didn't. If you showed these people, if you showed these people the video, this would be on your website right now. But it's not on your website. And the reason why it's not on your website is because you removed it because, again, you scam people. Simple and plain. Is that not you there, Jamie boy? Is that you right there? So where's the video? What happened to the video? Where is it at? You don't know where it's at. Oh, you know where it's at. You got rid of it. And we caught you trying to remove the video. And this is the same paint that you come on every day and talk about how amazing it is, and all the while you stole from people. Now imagine the individuals that are sitting home that know this already, who got robbed by this guy. And they're watching this guy come on YouTube and show off this dumb screen at the end of the day, knowing that this guy stole money from them. You see all those sneaky, dirty tactics that we had to maneuver and won every single case on him? We won every single PayPal. Jamie has never, ever won a case against me. Never. I won every single one. Do you see how many complaints he filed on me? This is how he treats his customers who disagree with him. People that don't want to basically go the way he wants them to go. So if you don't like the product and you file a complaint, you can guarantee you, bar none, that this sneaky little devil at the end of the day is going to try every little sneaky thing he could possibly think of to try to take your money from you. That's what he tried to do when we shipped out when we ordered the Cinemax. He tried to take my money because he figured he's going to send me some stupid excuse from PayPal telling me that PayPal contacted him and told him not to ship out the item. PayPal contacted him until our account was being flagged. PayPal contacted him that we can't ship out the paint because I have malicious intentions. Well, if my account was in such bad standing, right? If I've been monitored, if my account was flagged, how come I won? I sat right there on camera and I said it. I said, if I win this case, it shows that you're a liar. And guess what? I won. Even when you came in and you filed 4 complaints against me, you lost every single one of them. I won all of them. Because Jamie, you're a liar, and I've seen people like you before. The sad thing about it is people who have to deal with you don't know how to deal with you, and they end up getting taken. But we do, and that's why we're here, Jamie, to expose you for all the dirt that you do. And while we're exposing you, I'm going to shut down everything you have. Everything you have. I've already worked on your website right now. You're under investigation for pornography, for exposing and showing pornography. And yeah, he got caught doing something dirty, posted something, came up on a live stream, and he got reported. You went in and you turned around and you falsified information by saying that PayPal said this, that, and the other. We sent all those emails over to PayPal security department for spamming, spoofing, whatever they call it over there. You're under investigation for that now. For you using potential scams to basically defraud customers, because that's what you try to do to us. PayPal never said that stuff. So now you're going to lose your PayPal account. And then you may lose your freedom on top of that for doing something dirty. No one told you to go in and ship me something that I didn't order. No one told you to do that. You're a grown man. You're supposed to make decisions like that. What did I order from you? Ordered a Frankenstein, right? So what you had on your website, what I clicked, what I put in my shopping cart, what should have been when I came over and ordered it, not me doing a verification video and catching you abusing, manipulating your website to send it out a product that wasn't even so. So that way you can come back and lie to PayPal and say, hey, look, it was always like this. That's what you got caught on. So we can show malicious intention that you basically purposely changed that item out to what you thought was fit for whatever purpose it was and sent it to my house using the United States Postal Service as a way to complete your scheme. Those are the two elements we only need to prosecute you. And we have two of them. So Fernando is going to have to worry about more than just that. Fernando doesn't need to worry about screen paint right now. No. He doesn't have to worry about his website being under investigation. He doesn't have to worry about PayPal. He has to worry about trying to keep himself out of jail. That's what he's going to have to worry about. Because the post office is the U.S. government, and that's who you basically committed the crime against. It has nothing to do with us. Once we follow the form, you got to deal with them at the end of the day. And, you know, these are not the kind of people at the end of the day that you can basically crack jokes and smile in their face. They don't take things too friendly over there. They don't. When you get those free boxes, so you all know that, when you order those free boxes, when you buy them, there's an agreement that you agree to when you get those boxes that you're not going to basically abuse them or use them for this and use them for that. You're going to use them for the purpose of what they're meant to be used for. He violated that policy. And a couple of them at that. So I got to contact these places again to see where they're at, because they've been keeping contact with me on exactly how they're going to deal with you and how all this is going to turn out. Wix is going to terminate your website. That's definitely going to happen, because the pornography is a heavy thing. It's a very heavy case against them. So that's definitely going to happen. PayPal and the way you sent the messages, they look pretty bad. So this guy's sending us, he sent us 3 messages, actually 4, back to back to back to back to back, relentlessly. And we're sending them over, So they're seeing a pattern. They have to see a pattern in order for it to activate. So if we're doing the same thing over and over again and again and again, you're showing a pattern. Now, the fact that we had a order in there, on top of that, we filed a complaint with the order that we are not receiving the item. And in your complaint, in your emails that we're sending over, you're clearly stating that PayPal said not to ship it over. PayPal said, see what I mean? And we got a complaint against you as a have not received. It looks like you tried to keep my money and you tried to use PayPal as an excuse to try to take it from us. Oh, we can't ship that out to you. You got to contact PayPal, or you can call me about such and so, but I can't ship your item out. See what I mean? That's what you did to yourself. So with the complaint on top of that, that puts your account in investigation. Now, doesn't make a difference. He went in, gave me back the money, just like that. Gave it back to me that fast. But his account is still under investigation because of the emails that he posted, and we were able to send to them, showing that he clearly was trying to act like PayPal was giving him this information. Now, how is PayPal going to see it? What they're going to see it as, if you've done this to us, chances are this is something you started that you might be doing to other people. And I wouldn't put them past them. You probably have done this to other people. Tried to manipulate them that way. So that's why I said that when you file your claim against him, man, you better come with all your P's and Q's at the end of the day, because this guy is really dirty and he does some dirty stuff at the end of the day. We've got to look at this. This is all Jamie. That's all Jamie right there. That whole stack, that's all Jamie right there. That's all complaints on Jamie. And that's not the cancel orders. The cancel orders are in another kitchen drawer. You sat there and you filed a complaint saying that I order your stuff and I cancel it and I get the... No, buddy. We order your stuff and it gets canceled by you. I got a bunch of canceled orders in there. I can submit those over to PayPal, but PayPal already got a record of them. And the other 2 items we got from you, you committed mail fraud on both of them. So, yeah. And then we try to order the Frankenstein. I forgot about that. We ordered the Frankenstein. No, that was the Frankenstein. We tried to scam us on. And then we turned around and we ordered the Frankenstein again from you, and you canceled the order on that one. Now we ordered the Cinemax from you for us to do the test on your product versus 2.0, and you got scared. You went through all this nonsense about, oh, we can't ship it out, made all these fake excuses that got your account and now and monitor and flag at the end of the day because you went and make out fake scams about how PayPal is telling you all this stuff that's not true. You couldn't even ship the item out. And you're talking about the 2.0 at the end of the day? Jamie, we all know you faked the demonstration. And we all know at the end of the day, again, that you can't beat the 2.0. And the reason why you can't, because you took so long to ship the item out, it wasn't even funny. Not only that, you were so scared that you put your PayPal account under investigation by making false accusations that PayPal was saying something that they clearly wasn't. We got the transcripts right here. That's how afraid you are of the 2.0. Yep. Let's look at something real quick, people. Let me show you something. So all that, you went through all that to lose your business is gone. You can forget that. When I get done driving enough screws into this freaking complaint with Wix, I'm going to make sure that they terminate your account till it doesn't even exist. And nobody tell you to post pornography on your site. So he did that nonsense at the end of the day because he thought because I'm going to live stream to embarrass me. You're an idiot, man. Look at this. You put your account under investigation. Owner of Crow 11 says Green Pay Mix is being investigated for posting pornography. Where's we got it right here? Topic. Here we go. For posting pornography. And I got the pictures and everything to back it up. Recorded the whole thing off your site live. And got the pictures. Took the pictures and everything. Right next to your logo and everything. Sent it all in. Violation already from the door. God, you can't do stuff like that, man. Destroy your own site for dumb stuff, man. Gave me back my money faster and faster. Look at this. Put that money right back in my account. If my account was in such bad standing, right, I wouldn't have got my money back that quick. There's nothing wrong with my account. My account's in perfect standing. I got an excellent record, especially when it comes to ship out. My record is flawless. Be warned, when you file complaints against Crow, Crow will come in and file multiple complaints against you. The buyer has changed the reason for his case. So he filed one case, he came back in, filed another case on top of that case, because Crow doesn't like to lose. But you lost, didn't you? The buyer has stated that the team was defective and not as described. Guess what beat that, Jamie? It's called a batch number. That's what beat that right there from the door. We submitted that in. Case closed again. Won again. Because we can prove the item before we shipped out that it was actually working perfectly fine before you got it. So it shows you tampered with the product. And because of that, you see that little order we have here that says that, you know, you said it wasn't as described. That's because you put that black in it to make it seem dark, to say it wasn't as described. Came in and filed a complaint, lost the complaint. We can use this to win court. So anytime you want to talk about that whole lawyer nonsense, you let me know. And I'll take you to court on that alone by itself. Because I got the right here showing me at the end of the day that PayPal won in my favor. You know why? Because I got a batch number backing my product up. Which means your product was poured out, put into a container, and tested before it was ever shipped to you. And it was working perfectly fine when it came to your front door. Now, when it got to your front door, all of a sudden it looks weird. So, you go ahead and bring up a lawyer real quick. My lawyers are waiting right now. And I'll bring you to court just for this alone. You purchase from my website. I show a batch number of my product working perfectly fine. I win my PayPal claim on top of that. Yeah, go ahead. Get a lawyer. Please do. I'll take your money right now. Everything you have right now, I'll take it. Go ahead. Get a lawyer right now. Talk that trash. I got a case right there. That's a case by itself without my own copyrights. I'll throw that batch number right up in front of the judge and say, look, this is a product. This is what we shipped over to him. It was tested perfectly fine. Everything went well. Well, how many complaints back did you get from any customers? None. This is the only one. Only one. Did you, what other cases were filed? Oh, he went to PayPal. He filed a complaint against us. Said it wasn't subscribed. How did it turn out? We won. We showed the batch number to PayPal. PayPal won in our favor. You want to play with me? You already seen the damage I can cause you already. You want to go to court right now? You want to play that game? I can get you a loan on this alone. 2.0, I can take you to court, clean your clock. Just like that. That fast, that quick. All right, then. I didn't think you want to go down that road with me. Because I'll tell you something. I'll clean your clock quick, Jamie. I got all this information on you that fast, that quick. You really want to play that game with me? I'll drag you into court on a 2.0 and get you just like that. This stuff snatched that fast. And I got PayPal that'll go in and testify in court that all this happened. You came in, you filed. Mr. Bird showed us a batch number of the product being tested. You see that number sitting on the back of your container? Yeah, go ahead, play with me if you want. It's a date stamp attached to a video that was done live. Go ahead, play with me. See what happens. Yeah, all you're going to do is talk trash. This is what you're going to do. You're going to run your mouth and talk trash. That's all you're going to do. No lawyers are ever going to call here. No one's going to contact me at all. But I guarantee at the end of the year, I'll be in contact with you. That's what's going to happen. You're just talking a bunch of nonsense. But if you want to go to court now, you let me know. I got my lawyers on standby right now. And they're waiting, they're itching. They don't like you at all. They can't stand you. They watch your videos. They don't like you. So at the end of the day, no, you won't win on any level. I don't even got to get you a copyrights with that one. So go ahead and play. See what happens. Until then, you know what he's going to do? He's going to get over there and cry and whine, do what Karen, show a picture of a courthouse, stuff like that. Have some fake lawyer in the backyard talking about some dumb nonsense, which we still haven't got the paperwork on where that joker came from. Yeah, a bunch of lies. He's done this before. Same thing with the whole, what do you call it? The whole network gray and this hue and discoloration nonsense. He did it on 4 videos, the same excuse nonsense over and over again. Same thing about the lawyer. You've been talking about that for the longest time. You ain't got no evidence. You got nothing at the end of the day. Not a thing. What you gonna bring me to court for? Please enlighten me. What? Oh, on your product? Your product? Buddy, your product is house paint at the end of the day. You could, matter of fact, your customers can start a petition and get you for fraud charges on so many levels, it's not even funny. As a matter of fact, speaking of that, with United States Postal Service will be filed against you, they got to go through all your orders, majority of most of them. You better pray that nobody comes up angry. So he's gotten himself in a lot of trouble. He's done. He's pretty much done. He's gotten himself in a lot of trouble. Pornography. Come on, man. Something wrong with you. All right, we need to have that whatchamacallit done. We need to have that, what do you call it? We need to have, let me see. Deceitful, untrustworthy. Oh, I forgot. Power went off yesterday. Took my microphone system out too and everything. I had no idea what that was all about this morning. But anyway. Yeah, just running his mouth, but we running his mouth. He ain't doing nothing at the end of the day. I'm the one that got all the paperwork over here. I'm the one that got all the evidence. And you're sitting there, got a nerve to be showing some Cinemax screen, knowing you burnt the whole lot of people on house paint. That's the part that's jacked up for you guys. Not for my customers, for you guys. Every time he shows off that screen, does he not remember that he literally got caught with house paint matching the screen and trying to remove the videos? And he comes up here every day like, this is the quality, this is quality, quality. I can do the same thing with Sherwin Williams. Deceitful. How much on my microphone? How much on my software? I think I didn't blow out everything. Hold on for a minute. Go the other way around. See if it's working. Deceitful. Oh, YouTube's just screwed up. Yeah, you're known, man, for doing this stuff, man. You're known for doing this stuff. I'm gonna check out that whatchamacallit trailer 2 coming up that Wednesday. Looks pretty good. I'm checking it out. So these are the people that Jamie burnt, that we found, we tracked down. These are customers that he burnt. One guy posted all these memes on them back to back to back. These are people when Jamie went in and they found out that this product was house paint. One guy was ticked off, matched his freaking sorry about this curse words anybody, matched his basement walls. So your stuff has been matching house paint. People have been figuring it out. That's why he put that policy in there. That policy he put in there was to protect himself. So he can go in and say, hey, look, at the end of the day, if you open it up, it's you got to basically, it's yours. I've never heard of a policy like that's messed up. So bottom line, if the person opens it up, if he opens it, you can't basically get an exchange. This is where Crow got busted. So we busted Crow so badly that he went in and changed right in the middle of a live stream. He changed his name to MicroStrategy US. That's what he did. We busted him in the middle of a live stream so badly. He got caught doing something we got him on, and we exposed him. And he got scared, and he went and changed his account right there. Oh, I forgot about this one. We got to put this on the blacklist. This is another one. Yeah, he got caught doing something. I forgot what it was, but something pretty bad. He got caught, and he went in and he changed his name to MicroStrategy US. He changed his name and something else he changed. Yeah, you guys support that nonsense. One's leaving the room upset. Yeah, you support that nonsense. Look at this. Somebody caught him again right here. He got busted. Someone caught him, took pictures inside of his house. And that's how his screen comes up. Got exposed again. I'm getting house paint at the end of the day. Look at this nonsense. This is the nonsense. He was lying on his website telling people that 2 quarts of his paint can paint up to a 300-inch screen. Man. Now, Jamie, what you need to do today, this is what you need to do. You need to do that test that we gave you, that micro blend. You need to do that today. Get it done. Matter of fact, I gave you until the 4th. You got until the 4th of September to get that done. And the reason why we're doing this is because, man, we're exposing you bit by bit. But as I'm exposing you, Jamie, I'm shutting you down at the same time. Because when I get off the phone from here, I call some people at the end of the day. People I know, people I'm connected with that can get things done for me. And bit by bit, we're going through your stuff. We're going through all your information, and we're going to shut you the freak down. Because you need to be shut down. You've been scamming people for a long, long time. No test demonstrations, no nothing to back your products up. And you charging people all this money for house paint. At the end of the day, got a nerve to have a price for $257 for some house paint, $168 for the same product. You're charging something. How much are you charging for the Cinemax? I got to look at this. Oh, man, I got to look at this. The Cinemax. What are you charging for the Cinemax? Let me see. I paid $89 for mine. Let me see. Let me see right here. So we can look at this. Your people who buy this product, y'all can get an understanding how badly you're getting scammed. You see this joker right here walking around on camera right now? See him walking around showing that lid? That's him doing a demonstration of the Cinemax versus Network Gray. This is a product. If you have this, this is what you have on your wall right now. You literally just bought a house paint. Do you see how well that's matching right there? And knowing this, knowing that his product matches a house paint, at the end of the day, he's charging you how much? Now, for him to sit there and say, well, you know, you got that black paint, yeah, Jamie, but my black paint's tested. I got a 250 outside. Where's your 250? I got 120 on one side, 150 on. Where's yours? I got 180 to the ceiling, got 160 on. Where's yours at? Got 127 and sitting in the window. I got another 100 and sitting upstairs. Got a 235 upstairs and a 16:9 acoustic screen at 135 inches. Where is yours at? You ain't got that many screens, do you? I forgot about the basement. We got 129-inch customized 1610 and 180-inch about to be put up next week against the wall. Where's yours at? I got over 5 or 6 motorized projection screens that I've coded, designed, and displayed off. Where's yours at? I got over 70 projectors in my arsenal. Where's yours at? All right, then. My stuff is tested. That's why I can go downstairs right now. I can take that product, that micro blend, and some other great paint, throw it against my screen, and blow it out in a hot, well-lit environment, which certifies with white, no problem whatsoever. You can't do that. You're stuck in this darker environment with these lights pushing out from the side of your screen. You can't back your product. So he's charging you all this money for this product right here. And mind you, the videos are gone. They're deleted. Well, he tried to delete them. We got them. And this is what you're paying for? That's a house paint? Network Gray? And then you go to the website and you're paying for this? $158 for the Cinemax? Are you kidding me? One of them is a Cinemax. You're paying all that money for something you can just get from Sherwin-Williams. You got 3 paints called gunmetal. Okay, we'll figure out that one works. Yeah, you guys got, if you got, or you probably already scammed. And then the thing about it is, yeah, good luck trying to get your money back, because that's not going to work. And you may be getting run, I don't know. Where's that Cinemax at? Right here. The Frankenstein. $90 for the Frankenstein. Frankenstein hasn't been tested. As a matter of fact, we had it over here. It is wind shade off from the UV mix. We can make the UV mix, by the way. It is right there. There's UV mix. We can make that. So let me see. Let me check this out real quick. Frankenstein. Click on that. What do we got here? Frankenstein says gunmetal, right? Gunmetal gray. Frankenstein, right? That's gunmetal gray. Okay. Let's go over to UV mix. Let's see what color this is. Also says gunmetal gray. So you got 2 screen paints in here that both say the same color. What's the difference? One says gunmetal gray, the other one says gunmetal gray. That's like saying that's a red car and that's a red car. But they're two different, actually, you're gonna say they're 2 different cars? So what makes that one different than the other one? They're both saying gunmetal. One says gunmetal gray, the other one says gunmetal gray. What's the difference? There you go. He doesn't even know his own color of his own screen paint. So you bought gunmetal and they bought gunmetal. So what's the difference between those gunmetals? Oh, that's a different gunmetal than that gunmetal. All right, so the UV mix and the Frankenstein are both gunmetals. Let's see if we can get 3 gunmetals in there. All right, so we got, this is a gunmetal, that's a gunmetal. Let's see. The hybrid mix, we know that definitely can't be gunmetal. That is too light to be gunmetal. Let's see right here. Oh, this is a picture he sent me right here talking about quality. Seriously, dude? Are you kidding me? You're in the dark. I can see the bottom, how dark the environment is. I can see the LED lights pushing up behind. No, 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 no. Yeah, man, you bought the Cinemax. You literally bought Network Gray 773. That's what you just purchased. $89. You have it over here. All right, let me see. Take a switch up on this one. What color we have for this one? No color at all. No color. No 2 to 3 shipping day. There's nothing there at all. Not joking. Think I'm joking. There's nothing there. Talking about 2 to 3 days. There's nothing there. So I guess you spend it on your guess, right? Yeah, okay. And still the policy, if you open it up, is yours. So, question. I got to get an open mic in here. Question I got to ask is, how do you get an exchange for another item if you can't, if you open it? It says it right there. So I have some questions I gotta ask. Now I know for a fact his customers are not gonna be in here. It's gonna be Crow ranting. That's what it's gonna be. Crow ranting like crazy. So it's gonna be here if I open up the mic. But I gotta ask that question, how? And then the question I have to ask is, you think if I ask him like a Q&A, invite him to a Q&A, if he can explain how and what happened to the videos, like where did they go, why did they go missing? You think we can get that from him? He can explain that? I don't think we are. I think we're gonna get nothing. Okay, I'm gonna call it as it is. We're not gonna get any kind of logical questions or answer. We're gonna get any kind of answers from him. We're basically gonna get a lot of rants. A lot of rants and a lot of emojis. I'm calling it right from the door. I'm calling it. So tomorrow we're gonna do a live Q&A with Crow. See if he'll pop in, and we're gonna ask him some questions we need to know. One of the questions I need to know the most is the video that you took off your account. What's the story behind that video? Because clearly you're looking at the prices on his site. He went to $89 for a product that clearly matched the house paint. And the reason why he needs a reality check, because he keeps coming on YouTube showing up the same paint where he knows he matched it with the house paint. I mean, you could literally go to Sherwin-Williams and get Network Gray and you have this product. All right, let me see. We got two with the, whatchamacallit in there. So UV, did he move one of these off of here? Let me see, these two are gunmetal. The personal mix can't be gunmetal. That's too light to be gunmetal. And there's no color underneath of it either. So that's not it. And yeah, it's two pictures. You only have two pictures? You know, Wix gives you like something like 10, 12 pictures. You only used, never mind, forget it. That's just too much energy for that one. All right. We know we bought this one. We didn't get anything at all, period, on that one. The hybrid mix is light as that stuff cannot be. The hybrid mix looks a lot like the micro blend. It does. And these are the overseas. So the overseas, you charge $68 for $168 for 1 quart. For 1 quart, $168. Dude, we charge for 3 containers of the 40 ounces, 3 of them, $90. And the shipping cost is free. And you charge $168 for 1 quart. For 2 quarts, you're trying to get $257 for 2 quarts. I'm gonna tell you something. When we go on forum sites today, you people who buy this stuff don't show up in the sites. Just don't go in. Don't even go in the room. Don't go in with that. We're gonna laugh at you. Because you know what's going to happen. If Mr. Bird's in one of those rooms or anybody supporting him in the room and we see you in there, we're going to laugh at you because you got house paint at the end of the day. You literally just spent all that money for house paint. I just showed you a video. This man on video painting in screen paint next to the Cinemax and matching. You literally bought a house paint for that much money. Oh, you must be a ball. I'm not trying to be rude, but you must be a real joy. When you go to the supermarket, they must charge you double for everything. Or when you get your car fixed, like, here you come. You're gonna tell what you gonna tell them? I'm telling them we had to put. All right, the problem was your radio was causing your transmission to act up, so that's gonna be an extra $2,000, and you probably pay it. Now you know how dumb that sounds. That sounds real stupid, doesn't it? That's how he makes you look. Anybody comes in there and says that they bought that product with no batch number attached to it, no formal testing whatsoever, and this guy is sitting there on our channel in a red hoodie, painting this product in, and then remove the video, and you have this on your wall? And the same guy is screaming, I'm the best of the best, I'm the best of the best, I'm the best of the best. Yeah, scamming people. That's messed up. Now, only people I'm talking to is not the people. Now, don't get me wrong. People bought this and got swindled. No, this is not towards you. It's not. There's nothing to do with you. You just happen to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. You guys who basically stand behind it, talking about, oh, it's the best, I'll stand by. Yeah, you jokers at the end of the day, we're the ones that are teasing you at the end of the day. You're the ones that come into the forum site talking all this trash. I'm like, yeah, I got this product and it's amazing, so and so and so. And I start sending out slideshows like, okay, can you explain this to me? Then I throw you over the video and doop, doop, they pop out of the room and leave. What happened? Where'd he go? We was just here a couple minutes. Oh, the video we sent over to my Crow, basically the house paint and everything. Okay. Or I sent a logo of Sherman Williams over to him. This look familiar to you? Yeah. Doesn't want to leave. Y'all got house paint. All your customers right now that are sitting on your page, they all got scammed. They got house paint. The church got scammed. They got house paint. And what we need to do now is we need to figure out how much of your product is matching house paint. So this is why we need to see all the rest of his mixes tested against the micro. It's called micro blend. Micro blend. Also too, and yeah, Network Gray 773. Come on. I mean, I'm going out today and I'm going to be buying myself some Silver Mist 1619 to put against the 2.0. And you haven't finished yet. Come on, man. Catch up. Oh, that's bad, man. Seriously, that is house paint. Literally at the end of the day, every time I see it, it's house paint. That is definitely house paint. All right, well, we sent him all the information, everything he needs. You guys got a chance to video and all that. Check out his website. Go look through the policies and all. See what can help you out along the way. If you did get scammed from him, if you did order, cancel your orders, because I would suggest you do that right away before it hits your house and you get hit with one of them crazy policies. He got knocked onto his website. And whatever you do, do not open the paint. Don't open it. Leave it sealed. Don't touch it. Send it back or question him. If you're a big fan of him, then you need to question him. You need to ask, because at the end of the day, it's your money, and he's going to spend your money at the end of the day. You notice that when you think about that, right? Crow, I got my money back. I kept yours. Did you know that? Yeah, because I know how to do business at the end of the day. I paid more money for your product, and I got it back in my banking account plus your money. And you know why? Because I did everything by the book. I went out and I basically gave a date when we're going to have our containers. I did the containers on live. We got them all up there, videos. All the videos are shot. I told you that your product was going to be batch number on Saturday. Yep, got a batch number to match the stamp to all the containers. Turned around and said, tracking numbers were going to go out on Monday. Did them on Sunday. Shipped everybody out on Monday. Everybody had their items. And you're the only one who basically did that nasty review. And that was it. Did it affect me? No, not really at the end of the day. It did more damage to you because, number one, I kept your money at the end of the day. You didn't get that back. You filed like, what, how many complaints against me? You didn't get one cancellation out of me. You didn't even get your money back. I went and bought skins for my Dragon Ball Z game. And I sent you over how much? $89 for you to keep. You could have kept it. It would have been your money. It would have been right in your banking account if you would have been able to send me out the product. But you can't send me out the product because you're afraid. That's why I got now 19 cancellations on you. So you could easily send me out the product. Easily. All you had to put in a container, send it off. You know, same way I did it for you. That's it. But you can't do that because your product doesn't work. Now, we knew you were going to tamper with the product. That's what you do. You have a history of doing this. This is why I said that anytime you want to run your mouth about going to court, go ahead. Let's do this. Please. Yeah, let's do this. Because the evidence I have on the 2.0 on you alone, yeah, would basically dog you out in court so bad it's not even funny. So go ahead. Pull the trigger. See what happens. You know about testing, Mr. Bird. You don't do that. So at the end of the day, I kept your money. And at the end of the day, you didn't keep mine. You had the opportunity to keep it, but you couldn't because you were too afraid. It was $89 you could have had in your account. But you chose not to take the money. And instead you chose to come on, email me with some dumb nonsense about PayPal saying this, that, and the other, which wasn't true, and end up putting your account in investigation for doing dumb stuff. So what did we learn from all this? You do a fake review against me, you pay for it, just like you just did. What did I lose out of this? Nothing. I'm still making sales, still making money, still in contract. We got new screen paint coming out. We got the new gamer paint sitting over there. I can't wait to finish off. I got time to sit in between and practice on working on my little robot man over there. Just painted in a 235.1 upstairs. Got to do a demonstration of that. Maybe outside on a 250-inch screen. We got that Infinity gunmetal coming out. And meanwhile, all the while, What happened to you on your end? Well, let's see. I kept your money, which is good, and bought some nice stuff with it. You couldn't keep the money because you were afraid to ship it out. Got embarrassed because you couldn't back up your product by just basically shipping yours over at the end of the day. Ended up making fake complaints or whatever. PayPal said this, that, and the other. Got your account put on an investigation, now being monitored. It's going to be flagged or basically terminated. Got caught with pornography on Wix, got reported on that. About to lose his account on that nonsense right there. And I got caught up in some mail fraud nonsense because you chose not to ship me out the items again that I paid for that you could have shipped to my house, and none of this would have happened, but you chose to do that dumb nonsense at the end of the day. Man. And then you falsified the review on the 2.0, which now I can take you to court and sue the living crap out of you because I have verification of winning a, what do you call, you filed a have not described claim, which you lost because I had a batch number batch in my product. And you faked and slandered my product. So yeah, I can take you to court on that and sue you right now if I want to. So all that happened to you today, or last couple of days. And it's not just talk pro like you do. It's fact. You're sitting right over there on my table. All of you, right there. Well, not all of you. I got another bunch of canceled orders in the other section over there. But anyway, yeah. So, all that. Now, mind you, would Jamie have been in this situation if he did things differently? Well, he would have never got hit with mail fraud if he would have shipped me out the Frankenstein that we ordered, which means it would have been a legit product by the door, and he could have kept the money yours. If when you sent me over the email telling me to buy whatever I wanted and you kept your agreement, you would have had $1,600 in your banking account because that's how much we ordered. That would have been yours. And then on top of that, let me see, the Cinemax, you sent over black paint. You would have been able to keep that money too. So you wouldn't have had no mail fraud there. That's virtually impossible because you did what you're supposed to do. Let me see, the 2.0, if you did the test correctly on that one, you wouldn't have been embarrassed about the simple fact that you couldn't ship out an order because you were too afraid. And then on top of that, your PayPal account wouldn't be in jeopardy either if you basically had shipped out the item instead of making up some false excuse that they told you something, normal they didn't tell you. So that would have never happened either. And if you had decided not to touch my copyrights and make fake accounts, which were able to trace to your IP address and figure out where it came from, you wouldn't be involved in that one either. And then slandering my company and making black paint, saying it's ours, you wouldn't be caught up in that either too. So that wouldn't have been a problem. Interesting, ain't it? Did I miss anyone? Oh, the memes. Yeah, we're suing you for that too. I didn't give you permission to use my face in any time whatsoever. So you, Partey, and the other guy, Mike, or whatever his name is, and Solid Wake, whatever that guy I call him, yeah, he's being sued also too. And Solid Wake, I forgot about you, the email thing. My lawyers laughed so hard on that one. They laughed hard. It's like, really? Are they related? I was like, no, they're not. They're not related. He was like, good gracious. And they called you an idiot. How dumb can you be? Literally? I mean, for those who don't know, Solid Wake 5, we got him on the blacklist. He's a fellow who did all these videos about my company claiming that we were scamming people and that our products were black paints and this, that, and the other. And we asked him to show a receipt. So he shows a picture of himself next to the receipt. It's funny the face he made. It's really hilarious. But like, oh, I got you. Well, he was an idiot. He dogged himself out. So he did this picture where he was basically posing, and it was supposed to be my receipts where he ordered from us. And he shows this box and the black wrap and all this stuff, like, it drops like I got your product and blah, blah, blah. But the problem you have here is that you did everything real fast and we slowed it down. And when I went to slow things down, I noticed that on the receipt, there was an email on there that we don't use. But not only we don't use the email has spaces in between. And you can't set up a Hotmail account with an email with spaces. It doesn't come up. It doesn't exist. So the question is, how were you able to obtain an item from me when an email that didn't even exist? And because of that, we also caught him on a live stream trying to hide the evidence, like Jamie. He tried to delete all the videos, which he did. But that doesn't stop the fact that I have that information, which means when I take you to court, I'm going to sue you for a cool $250,000. Dummy. Stupid. stupid dumb, stupid do. Now, let's talk about Mr. Partey. Mr. Partey had a habit of taking my face and putting memes all over it, this, that, and the other. Did I give you permission to use my face at all, period, for your personal use? Did I? No. Lawsuit. Oh, I forgot. Sonaway 5, on your receipt, you had a picture of my copyrighted logo. I did not give you permission to use, alter, or change my logo without my permission. You're also getting sued on that, too. See? All that comes from, at the end of the day, gentlemen, because you're so full of hatred and anger because I'm making a product that actually works, and you don't have that ability to do so. Well, you do have the ability, but the problem is you don't want to work hard to do it. And because of that, this is how you react. And look what you get in the end. So what's going to happen at the end, gentlemen? I'm going to take everything you have. I'm going to take your house, cars, whatever you own, whatever my lawyers can get out of you. If you stick anything in somebody else's name, we'll find out. Any banking accounts, anything you have, income tax, whatever you have, we're taking it all. Because you should know better. You're grown men and women. You should know better. Do you see me doing this stuff at the end of the day? Do you see me sending you emails with curse words in it? Do you see me making memes of, you don't do that nonsense. Making fake products and all that stuff. I don't do that stuff. If I want your product, I'll buy it and I'll basically do the unboxing. If you don't want to ship it to me, you're afraid, that's your problem. Now, Jamie, let's get back to your scam. Recap, Jamie. You're showing off the Cinemax screen. The Cinemax screen is a scam. It's matching house paint, and you have videos of you showing it matching house paint. These are your videos, Jamie, at the end of the day. You, at the end of the day, not me. You getting on camera, showing a receipt, showing a container, painting everything down, and then basically fidgeting and getting nervous on camera, talking about random crazy stuff in the video, and then all that to go through all that to come in and try to hide the evidence, and got caught doing that too. So today I'm going to be submitting those videos over to Better Business Bureau, and there's also a fraud site that you'll be also submitted to for basically scamming customers on a product that you knew darn well at the end of the day was house paint, but you told them something completely different. And I should know because I was one of your customers. That's how I found out. Okay, well, that being said, now for those of you saying, well, that's wrong, you can't do that. Yeah, no, it is wrong. It isn't. Because these guys are jerks at the end of the day, and they deserve what they get, and they do. They scammed a lot of people. They stole from a lot of people. A lot of people trusted these guys at the end of the day to get robbed. And this joker is still on YouTube showing off this freaking scam screen at the end of the day, knowing that he went in and did these videos, got caught, got busted, to try to hide the evidence, and then turn around and come like, hey, guess what? We got the screen right here. Blah, 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 blah. So he can scam more people at the end of the day. He already got everybody else, just scamming more people. But I'm the one, Jamie, at the end of the day, that's going to stop you in your tracks. Now, if you excuse me, people, I have to make some phone calls to some very important people because there's something else we have to basically file a report on it with this joker to make sure we get that all. Because you don't need to be, you don't have the right, and you don't deserve the right to sell screen paint to anybody or anybody at all, period. You're lucky I can't find these people. Because if I could find these people and who they are, yeah, it's only been a year ago since you got them. Statute of limitations are 4 years for what you just committed. They're 4 years, which means they can file mail fraud charges on you. And I think I'm going to track them down. You tick them off like that? Yeah, I'm going to track them down. We're going to get a little petition started. See how many people you scammed at the end of the day with this house paint. Anybody you sold that Cinemax product to, you scammed. Anybody. Let me get the tax on the rest of the stuff. Until we can get the test on the rest of the products, which need to be done, he needs to have those done. That Cinemax is a scam, and we can prove that you scam people on it. So we need to basically get that submitted, because anyone you sold that product to, you scammed them. Because that's house paint at the end of the day. All right, buddy. I got to get out of here. I got things to do. And I got to go track down the people you scammed on this product. Because like I said, anybody who bought the Cinemax, go to the blacklist, 100% proof that you just bought a house paint at the end of the day and you have been scammed from this guy. So, if he mailed this to you at the end of the day, guess what? Now you got evidence support if you want to go file a mail fraud charge on him. If you want to get back, that's a revenge term, but if you want to basically file something, you feel like you don't have the evidence, you go to the blacklist. You can use those videos anytime you want. Because I'm pretty sure those people who were upset and basically who got scammed from him, and that product ended up matching house paint. One guy said matched his basement walls. The videos are right there. You can take them. We got proof of deleted videos off his account, and we got proof of him painting a screen in, and we got proof of him watching the screen match at the same time. So you can use that against him in court. All right, well, with that being said, I got to go. I got to make some phone calls. I got to contact some people about this. Got to go, and God bless.